Hey guys, so we're going to get busy building this shed today. We're going to start on that. The whole purpose of building this shed is I got to get some stuff out of the garage. Got to start creating some room for tools, stuff like that, to work on the wheelies. But my original plan with this shed idea was I was looking at those cheap Aero sheds, you know, the metal ones. I'll throw one picture of one up somewhere here. And I think they're a little over $500, but it doesn't come with a base. You still have to build a base. And after doing some calculations and reading the reviews of, yeah, it's a decent shed, you'll get a few years out of it. Well, I started doing some math, and I think I can build a bigger shed for around the same money, and should have a lot better longevity with it. So I'm going to figure out my placement for it here and start leveling the ground up, putting my pillars down, and start building the base. So I'm going to throw you all in time lapse, and I'll just kind of update as we go along. So hope you enjoy this. Hope it helps somebody else out there make a decision on whether they want to build it. Because also the thing I was seeing was with the Aero sheds, the instructions were really difficult to understand. So with this, we create our own instructions, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna throw you on time lapse and we'll get started. And like I say, I'll give updates as we're going along.
It's our destiny, yeah, but if there's one thing that I have learned, it's that the devil in you brings out the sinner in me. You might think I try to spare myself and drag around this ball and chain, but even after all the trouble you caused me, I got a torch burning in your...
So this is where production halts for the day. When I picked up my materials, I was thinking I was building an 8x10 and not a 10x10, so I'm a little bit short on the OSB. Plus it's hot, my battery's to 5%, so anyway, I'll pick back up on this and we'll just keep going. Now here's what I got built. I still need to pick up the other piece of OSB for the flooring to continue on with this. Built these 8-foot walls. These are 16 inches on center. Got a couple pieces holding them up just in case, but they are nailed together, or screwed together rather. Now, like I said, I was planning on building just to 8 feet, so I did have to build, I believe this is 28-inch here, this little add-on. I will need to pick up some more lumber as well, so we'll continue on this project. I gotta pick up OSB and lumber. It's never ending. Alright guys, I know I've been slacking on bringing you updates on this shed, so here she is. Now she's obviously not finished yet, but it's a 10 by 10 lean-to style shed. Got a couple windows in there. I still need to build a door. I was going to use that door, but that was an interior door and it got a little bit wet and it warped. So I got my roofing over here, just using this PVC style roofing on it. Now like I say, I know I've been slacking on getting information on that guy right there, but it's been so hot, so I've just kind of been coming out and doing a little bit of work here and there. Now I'm at this point and I was kind of done for the day. I've been working all day on this, but I looked at the weather, and tomorrow we're looking at rainstorms, so I want to get some stain on this thing. I still need to build a door, so I'll bring you back, give you an update as we go. Well guys, I was running down to the bare minimum building this door. I wound up using a bunch of scraps and stuff, but I think it turned out all right. I mean, it's not perfect. This little latch, the latch is so good. I already locked myself in here on accident once. I'm going to throw a coat of stain on this. I'm going to use my sprayer because, well, I'm lazy. But I got to get this window out first. So let me do that and I'll get back to you and show you what it looks like with some stain on it. Alright guys, so here we are. I hate painting, by the way, but I got the red stain. It's the Behr Oil something, I don't know, it's $15 a gallon at Home Depot. As you can see, I still got a little bit of work. I got a panel there I need to put a nailer behind that and nail that in, but I'm not worrying about that right now. So here's your back side of it. Basically I need to get this roofing on here. Once I get the roofing on, then I can go ahead and start putting stuff in it, and that's what I'm looking to do. The rest of the stuff, you know, I can deal with the rest of the stuff as time goes along, but right now I need to get stuff out of my garage. I need to start working on my car. So I'll throw you all on time lapse. I'm going to try and knock this roof out before the thunderstorms come. So Alright guys, well, it's starting to rain on me, so I'm going to go and I'm going to zip these onto the back side. What I'm using, they're falling everywhere. But they're there's these plastic pieces. They fit into that ridge line, and they just snap together like that, and you just kind of daisy chain them along. It's working out real good so far. So let me zip this on before the I want to get the camera out of the rain, and then we'll take a tour real quick. Alright guys, so she's not beautiful, but hey, you know what, she's done, or at least done for now. Looks like I murdered somebody over here. Agatha Christie's gonna be coming after me. This back window, it's not fitting in there perfect. I'm gonna have to trim that down some, or maybe not. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just throw some spray foam on it. I don't know. This window fits real nicely. Now the roof, I do need to put some cross beams in here, give something to screw that roof to help hold it up. As you can see, I got a little bit of light coming in right there and right there. And basically I'm just going to hit some of these seams. So it's and up there, and right there and over there. Guys, by the time I was, you know, nearing the end of working on this thing, I was scrounging scrap wood. I built the entire door out of scrap wood that I had laying around. So I need to pick up, now that I see what I need, I mean, I can pick up a, probably one 2x4 would be more than enough, more than I needed. Well, except for these. Probably like 3 2x4s is probably what I need at this point. Yeah, so I did, I got a vent in up here, and you know, here's the thing guys, is it perfect? Well, no, it's pretty far from perfect, but does it give me an extra 100 square feet plus 9 feet? We got 9 feet in the front and 8 feet back here in the back. So figure that out. I don't know, 72, whatever. Yeah, it gave me plenty of room to get my garage cleaned out so I can start working on the Willys, which is what this channel is really about. Is it's more car based and metal based. You guys can keep this woodworking stuff, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, I want nothing to do with it. I breathed in probably 20 pounds of what's that screw just hanging out doing? Anyway, I breathed in about 20 pounds of sawdust, and I'm over it. I am more than over it. I want nothing to do with woodworking. I just don't. But this was a necessity, and I didn't like, I think I said this, I may have said this in the beginning of the video, but I started this and was on and off of it so much. I'll say it again. I looked at some of the cheap assemble it yourself sheds at Lowe's and Home Depot, and I was like, these things are junk, they're gonna fall over. They all got terrible reviews. You know, people were saying they'll last a couple years for you, you know, hey, it's good, it's a good, you know, shed, it'll last a couple years. Well, I want a shed to last more than a couple years. I mean, I'm gonna be living here probably till I die. Anyway, what do you say we go upstairs, and I'm going to calculate and throw up on the screen every penny that I have into this. Now, I do think that well, I've got spray foam and everything, but I already had that, and now these windows were free, so I can't calculate those. I don't know what they would cost. If you have a window company nearby, get in touch with them. Stop by, say, hey, I'm working on a shed. Do you have any old windows I can have? And normally they just still have them out by their dumpster, and if it's not broken, you know, that's what I did. I found a couple windows and by the dumpster that happened to not be broken. So yeah, but I probably got about another, I don't know, let's go on the high end and say $50 that I need to put into this thing. So going to add that to the finished total. I'm just going to add $50 more because I think that should be more than enough to finish this project out, which I may not even get to finishing it out until next year, because I really, fall's coming. We're September now, so I need to get on my wheelies. I need to get to organizing my garage, because that's where I need to be focused. So as far as this goes, I tried to make that super dramatic, but it didn't work. So yeah. So I sat down and I went through all my receipts, which is, it's a lot of receipts. Anyway, my subtotal on this project came to $1,354.81. Now, remember I said that I'm going to need about another $50 in supplies, you know, some 2x4s and some screws, you know, just to finish up some small areas, add some nailers and stuff like that. So let's just round this up to $1,400. So I got $1,400 in this project. Now, the aero shed that I was originally looking at, which got me kind of my wheels spinning on what to do about a shed and researching sheds. The aero shed, which is a 10x8, which I'll pop up right here. Now, this little shed is $529, and you could throw a rock right through the thing. I mean, it is so thin. The ones, look at this, I got a little piston joining me. What's up, baby? You come up here for the show. Anyway, piston doesn't get on camera much, so this is a big moment. Let's turn the camera. So we got piston here joining us. Anyway, so the aero sheds are $529, but you still, you don't have a base, you don't have a floor for them. And I spent $300 on flooring, so right there you're up to $829. And these sheds, they have a low, you know, they don't have much headroom. They're only like 6 foot tall, I believe. Now the shed that I built is 9 foot tall in the front, 8 foot in the back, and plenty of room to walk around inside there. So I think it was a better deal for me to build my own. You know, and if you look at the ones online through Home Depot, the ones that Home Depot, Lowe's and stuff like that, the wood sheds that they have for sale, you're going to see them for $1,800–$1,900. And you know, if they were delivered, dropped off and everything, that'd be a great deal. But they're not, and they're not complete kits. A lot of them don't have flooring, so you're still at the $1,800. You're still looking at another $300 to put in flooring for an 8x10. And again, I built a 10x10. I planned on only building an 8x10, but it was due to there was a lack of 8 foot wood. There was a lot of, when I went to get the four, what do you call them, floor supports, they had them, they were 6 by what are they, 2x6x10s. They didn't have any 8s. So I was like, well, I'm not going to cut this down, I'm just going to build a 10x10. So I would have probably came out a little bit cheaper if they would have had the wood, and if I could have built the 8x10 that I originally planned on. That wasn't the case, so I'm up to, you know, the $1,400 range, which isn't terrible, I don't think. If you are going to go with one of the kits from Home Depot, definitely I would stay away from that Aero one. I'll pop it up again right here. I would stay away from that one. If you're wondering why, find a Lowe's or a Home Depot that has the sheds pre-built, sitting out for you to go take a look at. They are junk, and if you start looking at how they're put together, they're terrible. And like I say, you still have to build a floor yourself. You still have to buy everything for the floor. And if you go looking at the kits on Home Depot and Lowe's websites, if you read, that's exactly what they are. They're wood. They basically pre-cut wood and sell it to you as a kit. You have to paint it. You have to build a floor. Some cases you have to purchase shingles and stuff like that separately. So your $1,900 investment can quickly turn into $2,400, which I am at $1,000 cheaper. Now, is my shed better? Probably not. Do I ever want to build a shed again? No, I don't. Do we, Piston? We don't ever want to build a shed again. I'm done with working with wood. Give me some metal, I'll be happy. But luckily, now we can get back to what this channel is about, and it's about, you know, doing some metal work and doing some work on some cars and stuff. And we're going to start with the Willys, and you're going to say bye to everybody, Piston? Piston says bye. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching the video. Please subscribe and like and comment and all the stuff that they tell you to do in videos. It really helps me out a lot. And I don't know what else to say. I love you guys, and y'all stay awesome. Bye.